Ooh. Hello everybody, it's the Vintage Reviewer back with another video, and as you may know by the thumbnail, obviously, it is my 100th subscriber special, so thank you to all of you out there who have subscribed. As you may know, I have posted a little, it's what I can post at this point. It's, telling you that it's going to be a Q&A and to get your questions in. I mentioned that before in another video, and it only got two questions, but now, thanks to this smaller video, I got a lot more questions, and it's going to be a lot better, and there's only nine questions, so you get what you get, all right? So, first question, I can read this. Things are a bit blurry in the helmet situation here because I'm a man of mystery. I will not do a face review just yet. It's gonna happen in the future someday when I don't have to wear this amazing vintage helmet. But anywho, we were going to have a guest with us, but I accidentally deleted the first video like a moron. He sat right here, and I sat right here, and we answered questions, and he linked his channel. His channel, by the way, is called Snake King, so go check him out. I don't think I have a link in the comments down below yet, because he hasn't given me one. But we'll make do. His name is Snake King. He's got a YouTube channel. Maybe if you like reptiles and snakes and whips and stuff and fishing, that's a channel that you might want to go check out over there on him, on his YouTube. A few questions in here. I got this page and this page. It's pretty much all the questions I have because you people don't love me enough. I'm just kidding. You people love me. You love me. Alright, first question. Submitted by MOTU Fisto. Why do you say catch you on the flip side? Well, that's a real simple question. G1 Transformers, the Decepticon symbol and the Autobot symbol came at you and it flipped. And then it went back. That's where I got it from. And then, people over the years have just been saying, catch you on the flip side. And I found it to be a unique thing that people don't say. And I should say it, and not a lot of people do say it. So I should use it as the exit phrase for my videos, and I guess it's trademark now. Second question by Carl Lewis. Thank you, Carl Lewis, for submitting a question. Second question by Carl Lewis is, will you review vintage electronic items? Yes. I mean, if you want to see vintage electronics, if you want to see vintage electronic items, I have a few vintage electronic items. I got a boombox. I got my not Walkman, but still a Walkman. A cassette recorder, and if you want to see appliances, I got blenders and a toaster oven. What else? Yesterday, when we were making the first three videos that we all failed on because we got interrupted anonymously, he said that he's got a grinder he'll let me borrow and review. So you got that to look forward to. Third question. submitted by him actually, and he asked me this yesterday instead of me just saying it out loud, but he asked, when will I review more antique toy items like ancient? He said. I didn't like that word ancient. I don't think that's very nice to toys. But when will I review more older toys like Stick and Hoop? And I sarcasm death out of him. He did not like that. No, he did not. Probably almost never. I don't know when I'm gonna have a bowling cup or a barrel ring and a stick. Then I'm gonna go outside and smack around and run and I might do it if I find a barrel ring and a stick. I'll do it. I mean, I guess so. That's a vintage toy. Question number 4. Submitted by Drifter Comic, another good friend of mine. Go check out his channel. I'll probably put the link down in the description below. And his question was, do you have any mint on card anything in your collection of any series? And if so, please share. I don't really get vintage card collecting. I mean, to put it to short, because the original video was a little shoddy on this one especially. If I get a mint on card vintage figure, I'll save it and I'll keep it, because why would I open it? He doesn't get open. But if I've been given a second one of that same figure, I'll open the second one, or I'll open whatever one is more damaged than the other, and then I'll just lie to the person who gave me the first one and say that this one's theirs. That's pretty. Oh gosh. And yeah, I don't really see the like, if something like my potato heads up here, they both have their original boxes, and they're not in their boxes right now. They're on display on the shelf. The 90s Toy Story potato head, which will be coming out, and the 1983 potato head. They're on the shelf there. Yeah, I have a few carded figures, but they're the new 2020 Origins Masters of the Universe characters. I got He-Man, and then I have Beast-Man, but he's vintage Beast-Man that I put in the new Beast-Man's packaging and put a piece of tape back on it. So yeah. This one was submitted by Jeff Canners. Connors. It's spelled kind of funky. I can't really. I put it into Google Translate and hit to sound it up on. It didn't really give me an exact answer on that one, so we're just gonna go with Canners. I'm sorry if that's not your last name. Jeff Canners asks, are you for or against makeshift toy fixes? And I gotta tell you, I'm not against makeshift toy fixes. Here we have Web Store. Web Store, when I got him, he didn't have his string, and that's what you will find with the majority of these guys. He's all tangled up now. He wasn't tangled up yesterday. Give me a second. Alright, I won't bother with untangling him on camera, but what I will tell you is that this little pull tab here, I made that from something, I think it was an ice cream lid for like a plastic tub of ice cream. This is temporary. The paper clip hook is temporary, and the string is temporary. but it's a makeshift fix, and if there's a way I can take a vintage toy and repair it using easy to find, common, everyday household items like thread and paper clips, I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it in a heartbeat. It's a lot better than just having a web store that can't hang from anything. I mean, if he wasn't tangled, I would show you his action feature that has been repaired, which is he can go up and down. You can kind of see it here. Dang, this thing's really tangled. I don't know how it got this tangled. I'm not going to bother with it, but basically you pull this, and he goes up. This review won't be coming out until I get a better looking hook, at least. But, yeah, I'm totally for making makeshift fixes. Oh, this was sent in by Notch Junior Gaming. Question number 6, and it is, if you had a time machine, where would you go and why? I'd go back in time to the Cuban Missile Crisis. Now stay with me here. I'd go back in time to the Cuban Missile Crisis and buy one of those door-to-door salesman's bomb shelters that he sells, and they come and put it in your backyard. Except for I'd buy one, and then I'd have them put it in the woods or something, like buy some land that I know is going to be abandoned for a very long time and just owned by the government. I'll buy some land, I'll put it there, and then throughout the years, if I have a time machine, I'll go back in time and I'll take desired items that not a lot of people had back then, but people want now, and I'd put it in there, and then they'll stay nice and mint because it's a bomb shelter. I mean, I'm not going to comment on the goodness that I had, because we never found out. As most of you may know, the Cuban Missile Crisis was a big old flop, and we never got nuked. But in the event that they did work, I imagine everything down there would be preserved perfectly, and then I'd come out in today's world, and I'd make just a little bit of money off of the stuff I'm selling, while also giving the people stuff that they want, such as these older items like a rotary phone, for example. I'd probably put one of those in there. And mint on card figures, like as before. People want mint on card figures, and I wouldn't charge extremely high prices. I'd have an original mint on card character, like from Star Wars or G.I. Joe, and I just sell them for a good price, probably a little bit more than what I paid for them in the past, but enough money to where it's affordable for the common collector who wants that item, and a little bit more than what it was originally worth, because honestly it was worth like $5 or so. Alright, that's upside down. Another question by one of my friends, because I asked a lot of them because you guys weren't submitting submitting questions. My friend Jacob at Soundblaster Reviews, go check him out. I'll post a link in the description down below. He asks for question number 7, how much do you think your collection is worth overall? Running the numbers, and the estimate I got yesterday is I'd say definitely above 500. If I got a professional appraiser in here, he'd probably give me like some I guess high-ish numbers. I don't know how to appraise toys. I just know, like, I know the value I should be buying them at and what a good deal is, but I don't know that once I've gotten a hold of it as a collection in total, would it be worth? I want to say it's going to be at least $5,000, But I've seen vintage He-Man and still on card, or even not on card, um, with like wanky legs. I've seen those go for upwards of $1,000. So without a doubt in my mind, if I've got Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, and they're both in like excellent condition, and then I've got like this huge field of characters and vehicles, that's gonna fetch me a pretty good price. But I don't want to sell any of them. Well, give me a second here. I gotta read this. And question number 8: is there a particular? This has been submitted by Joe Swanson 98. Weird name. Is there a particular toy series you like more than another? And if so, what is also your favorite toy decade? Obviously, the 80s is my favorite toy decade, and one because they came out with the most toys, and the 90s kind of came out with like, this is Florp. You put your finger and it farts. That's yeah. I mean, the 90s came out with good stuff, but now the 80s wins. Masters of the Universe definitely wins the vote there on that one. I just love it. I love Masters of the Universe, and I can't get enough of it. Second favorite, I don't. Mr. Potato Head isn't really a series. I don't really know. I don't really know if there's like a like. Potato Heads have spread out through history since like the 60s and 50s, so they're not really a series, but they're definitely up there because I have so many of them. And that's enough with the notes. Now I have 2 questions, 9 and 10. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. Yay! I have 2 questions, 9 and 10, that had been submitted by other non-written down means to me at a later time. So we'll get into those. One of them is, will you expect to do vintage airsoft reviews like BB guns and pellet guns? And the answer to that is yes. I have I can't really remember exactly what year it came out, but here we have an Uzi, an airsoft Uzi. It's got a nice bright orange tip, and it's an automatic, and that's all I'm going to say right now, but Uzi. And so your answer is yes. And JH Games, I will put a link to his channel down in the description below. Go check him out if you want. Or, not if you want, just go check him out. He asked me, what kind of potato head collection do I have? And I've seen his pictures, and it looks like every time he went to the store, he bought a potato head. I'm not like that. I'm only ever going to get one type of one potato head. Like, he's got like 100, this is an exaggeration, of course. He's got like 100 potato heads, and they all look exactly the same. I don't like my potato heads to look the same, though. That's the whole point of them. They kind of just all look different, and some of them got round noses that go this way, and some of them got round noses that go that way, and you could make one of them wear glasses or whatnot. So, yeah. And the last and final question is been submitted by one of my brothers. He asked, when are you going to review those dang Game Boys? You've been procrastinating it. And I have not been procrastinating the Game Boys. I just haven't gotten to them yet. I still got to do the whole Godzilla series that I've yet to complete because I've only made the one video. And I've got, what do we got in here? We got F1 Race. And we've got Paperboy. So that's what we have in the Game Boy Color and in the original Game Boy, which I have to get like a new casing for it, because this one's it's shared its days of love under the sun there, pal. It's faded a little bit. It's got tape holding on the things. The clips are broken, but it still works. Oh, no, it's over here. Where's the on button? Oh, here it is. No, wait. There it is. Yeah. I was using this one earlier. It's on the side. So, yeah. We got Game Boys. I will do a review on the Game Boy and then get into a game. It's simple as that. So, the answer is yes, I will be reviewing Game Boys. And, yeah, that's basically all the questions that we have there. So, I want to thank you for all of the people who subscribe. Thank you so very much for growing the channel. Check out all of the links in the comment in the description down below. There should be a number of them that I'm not going to add up right now, probably 4. Go check out all those links. Check out their YouTube channels. Watch some of their videos. Make their day. And, yeah, this has been real fun. The next goal, face reveal. Let's say, I don't want to put the numbers too high because we only have 100 now, but, 1,000. And the easiest way to get to 1,000 is to get to 500 first, and then double that, and you get 1,000. So, yeah, that's what we got to do. Face reveal on my 1,000th subscriber, if I make it that long. If I don't and I run out of things to review, I've got plenty of other stuff coming up to review. So there's no lack of reviewing here. Yeah, other than that, that pretty much wraps it up for this. Again, thank you to all who subscribed. Watch this again and again. If your name popped up anywhere in the things today, make sure to comment down below, like, and subscribe. This is the Vintage Reviewer, and I will catch you on the flip side.